What if the biggest clue in this whole Myles Garrett story is not that Cleveland said no today, but that Dallas suddenly feels like the kind of team an elite defender would actually want to join tomorrow? Let's talk about it, Cowboys fans, because that is where this thing gets really interesting. Everybody heard the headline. The Browns adjusted Myles Garrett's contract language, pushing key option timing deeper into the calendar, and immediately the league started buzzing. Then Adam Schefter came out and made Cleveland's position clear. The Browns are not looking to trade Garrett right now. Fair enough, that matters. We are not going to sit here and pretend a deal is done when it is not. But let's also be honest about what makes this such a fascinating Dallas conversation. In the modern NFL, when flexibility appears around a superstar, people pay attention. And when that superstar is the reigning Defensive Player of the Year coming off a 23-sack season, people pay very close attention. So the question is not whether Dallas should invent a fake rumor. The question is whether Dallas should be ready if this story ever changes. And my answer, yeah, absolutely. Because this is not the same old Cowboys setup where fans are trying to force a fantasy onto a broken roster. This team actually has a football reason to think big. Start with the obvious. Dallas had one of the league's better offenses in 2025, but one of its worst defenses. That imbalance defined the season. The Cowboys scored enough to stay dangerous, but they gave up 30.1 points per game, worst in the NFL, and that made any real playoff push feel fragile. So what did they do? They attacked the problem. That is what I keep coming back to. They did not ignore it. They did not sugarcoat it. They went after help. Rashawn Gary gives them real edge presence. Jalen Thompson and PJ Locke add range and versatility on the back end. Kobe Durant adds another piece to the secondary. Christian Parker has already said the foundation of this defense is stopping the run and affecting the quarterback, and that tells you exactly what kind of identity Dallas wants to build. More disciplined, more physical, more unpredictable, more aggressive. Now slide Myles Garrett into that picture just for a second, not as a made-up trade, not as clickbait nonsense, but as a true football fit. Can you see it? Because I can. I can see a defense that no longer has to manufacture fear. I can see 3rd and long finally feeling like a Dallas advantage again. I can see quarterbacks speeding up their clock before the ball is even snapped, and I can also see why this would be the kind of move that makes fans believe Jerry is serious about winning now, not later. But here is the part I think Cowboys fans should love even if Garrett never becomes available. Dallas is in a stronger position than people realize. Brian Schottenheimer has said the Cowboys are set up to draft natural, draft pure, and with 2 first-round picks, that matters a lot. The Cowboys still need help at linebacker, and their own mailbag coverage has said that clearly. So this team does not need a miracle to improve. It already has a path. Garrett would be the knockout punch, not the only punch. Haha, that is a huge difference. It means Dallas can stay patient without being passive. It means Dallas can keep building while still being ready for a blockbuster if the window opens. And that, to me, is why this whole subject feels so alive. The Browns may be saying no today, but the Cowboys are no longer a team that has to beg for relevance in a conversation like this. They have Dak Prescott, they have CeeDee Lamb, they have a defense under renovation, they have premium draft capital, they have urgency, they have a coach who knows this roster still needs teeth on defense. So whether the move ever happens or not, the message is the same. Dallas is finally moving in the direction serious fans have been begging for. Tougher, smarter, more aggressive. And if the Garrett door ever opens even a little, the Cowboys need to be standing right there. So, what do you think, Cowboys fans? If Cleveland ever changes course, should Dallas make the call and go big for Myles Garrett? Or should Jerry trust the current rebuild and use those assets to finish the roster another way? Drop your take below, hit like and subscribe.